And okay. September 3rd, 2025, 10 o'clock, calling to order the meeting. We have approval of the prior meeting minute. Little signature on the back. First, we do not have any opening comments. There's nobody here to talk to us. So,
I think we approved these at the end of the meeting.
I thought that's the way it read on the one I seen.
Oh,
So all we have to do is sign it.
All we have to do is sign it.
so you have to make a motion to approve it.
I thought we did that last
Oh,
time.
you thought we did it in the last? Is it on here? Wasn't that the previous month?
Well, I will move that we approve the minutes for the August the 20th, 2025 meeting.
I'll second it.
Those in favor? Those in favor, you're the boss.
No, I am.
Yeah.
You are today.
Oh, okay. All in favor, say yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
All right, old business, Frick's water contamination testing is still ongoing. The school bell is still on hold until we get through our capital improvement plan, which we'll talk about today. Revising the buggy plate ordinance, I believe they are going to do a hearing for that revision. At the next commissioners meeting, so that the township will be receiving, instead of an $8 stipend per sticker, we will get $30 per sticker. And that will be effective January 1st, 2026. The old hall demolition.
They're gonna vote on that at the next.
I think they're gonna have a hearing. And then, because they have to write out the revised ordinance and have the hearing on it. Then the next meeting, if it's 10 days later, they can do the adoption. So.
I'd be watching that agenda.
Well, yes, yes.
Because.
Make sure it's on there. I canceled being on their agenda on November 10th for this to make sure it was going on. But yeah.
Sure. Go give me a call and see whether I can.
Okay. The old hall demolition is final, except for he's getting topsoil and he's gonna reseed that. So otherwise, it's good to go. He did cap the artesian well, but he said it was flowing really good still. So, yeah, so that is there.
So it's still working. The artesian well is still working.
Oh yeah, yep.
I was over when it was all in smoke and flames.
Yeah, I was too. I was over there several times during that process.
Okay, new business. We'll do the additional appropriation adoption, which includes the VA memorial for $40,000 and the walking path for the ballpark for $56,000. So that makes yes.
Would you like to have another bid on that?
Oh, on the resurfacing or on the, absolutely we can.
My grandson works for Kendallville.
Yeah, I know who you mean. Out west of town.
Yeah, his dad passed away here 2 years ago.
Oh,
Dean. His son.
Wayne.
No, Levi, I think it is.
Lee. Okay.
Anyway, my grandson works for him, and they've been doing a lot of stuff like this. I said, I'll find out. You might be interested. And he said, yeah, I think maybe we would. So
Okay.
If you want another one, why?
We can go ahead and improve this, and if it's less than that.
Yeah, we don't have to spend it all, but this
And
is,
we have to keep the money here.
Yeah, I
instead of
know.
sending it
Yeah.
I
away.
understand.
so the request is for $96,500 to be taken out of the general fund, the rainy day fund, and the Parks and Rec fund. For a total of $96,500 to cover those two projects. And say those. Yeah. Rainy day, general, and Parks and Rec.
Okay. We need a motion.
Need a motion and some signatures, I would say.
I would move that we approve the additional appropriation request for the memorial, the VA memorial, and the walking path. Park.
Second it. In favor, say aye.
Aye.
Autograph on there. Now, I don't know how all this is gonna work, but it takes 6 months to get the marble in, so it will be 2026 before the VA memorial is actually installed.
Think we can get it installed by Memorial Day.
Let's see.
This year,
Would be, I think we could. He said 6 months, so then it's just gonna be a matter of the engraving. I'll have to ask him that question.
It would be nice if we could, or by 4th of July or Veterans Day or something,
Mhm.
specific to that.
Yeah, and I think we should have a dedication for sure.
Yes, yes. Was one of the things.
I know. How is, the names and stuff gonna be handled?
We're gonna do the QR code for sure on the stone, but instead of engraving, because engraving is at minimum probably $200 to $300 per name. We were thinking about doing like a plexiglass paper like poster holder that we can update, so we can print it out from the computer on a piece of paper, cardboard, and then you just slide it into that protective sleeve that'll be also there. So the names will actually be there, but you can do the QR code too. That'll take you to the website and they'll all be listed on there. So you have both kind of multi-generational access to the names. That way, and Kenny really wanted the names out there. I get it. So that way we don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. And, if they would engrave, the good point was that they would engrave them alphabetically for each war. Well, then when somebody passes away, they won't be in alphabetical anymore, and you'll just be adding them no way to keep them in order
The
that way.
engraving is very expensive.
Yeah. I don't even know if 200 to 300 would cover it. Probably.
I think they said 250 to 300 per name.
Yeah.
Is what the estimate was.
I heard that they did, but what else they're laying there to put up with $1,000.
Does it have names on it?
No,
Does it have a QR code?
I what?
QR code, URL code?
I can't answer that. I don't know. I just know that, each,
Is there a panel for each? Branch?
yep. And two of them have two on it, so that they only had to do 5.
Mhm.
But on the front side from the street, you'll see the
Insignias for each.
for each, and then the back is all done.
Mhm.
It's pretty neat.
I didn't stop to look at it, but I drove by it the other day.
Yeah.
I think it'll really be nice and really be sharp, because they're gonna have lights come.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
You know that one?
Well, we have a light on the flagpole. So there is kind of a light out there, but yeah, we could
Yeah,
add
well-
lights later.
You could put,
But there's already electric going out there.
yeah,
so-
or they could be solar.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
What's she doing now? She works for Sands in Ligonier.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you. Mhm. Mhm. Bye.
Tell her to behave herself.
Daughter.
I know, I heard.
can tell her she was part of the meeting today. Okay, so, moving on to the budget. We have the budget ready to sign if everyone is okay with what we're proposing. So we need an adoption and signature. Where's my signature?
Got it, boy.
When we do next year's budgets,
Mhm.
I think you need to take a look at the salaries. You might as well keep that money here in this township.
Yeah, we will, the clerk position did get a raise this year. So yeah, we can do that.
I think the president of it, the trustee ought to run again too.
I need a signature on the budget for 2026.
Oh.
We have to make a motion to approve.
Oh, probably, yes.
I move we approve the 2026 budget for Elkhart Township.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We have to fill this clear in or just as check.
This is the check.
So what do we have left in our rainy day fund? Anything?
No. I don't like it, but no, but, I mean,
You want this?
How much does it have left in theirs?
I don't know. I need to look at theirs. I just wanted to point out too, though, that January 1st of 2027, a lot of things are gonna change as far as our incoming income to manage the township. So Senate Bill 1 changes the state will not be the one approving how much we get. It's all gonna be approved by the county at this point. So, and I think their max was, that I read, was 4%. We were running on 4%. So guaranteed, we will not be getting as much. And I feel like we are bare bones. So
Yeah.
I don't know how 2027 is gonna go as far as, we're just gonna have to wait and see. You know, we got a whole year and a half still of, no,
This is their move. This
state.
is their move to start doing away with townships.
Yep.
And I think we really need to be vocal about.
I know the association is down there all the time. I mean, they are living in the state house. But yeah, there's some very creative people out there that are whittling away. So,
Have working down there for you.
yeah, yeah,
She's good.
pretty much camped out, and in the middle of it. So this was a compromise of what they wanted to do.
Well, she lost the party.
Yeah.
He was a super too.
Yeah.
When Norm was in, we was going down to the meetings and stuff, and she was sharp.
Well, I think we need to really press Dave Abbott and Sue Flick.
Okay, so the budget, we're good to go for 2026.
Well, maybe my next ideas are not gonna work, but,
Yeah, we'll see. We gotta work through all the changes that are
Yeah.
coming for sure.
well,
Okay.
I would like to see us figure out a way to get people using our park.
I'm very excited about the two teams that we have.
That's good.
Fall ball girls teams that are gonna be using the park. Um, and
That's
there's
great.
some big name, I call them big name people that are, the instigators of it. So I think that's very good. And as long as we can keep it as a positive experience for them, I think that
Yeah.
it might start getting used again.
Well, I was wondering if we could do something like, we'll walk the park walks.
Oh, we
That
talked
would,
about doing a craft show too, but
Well,
we need
yeah, that
somebody
would
to
be
run
nice.
that stuff.
Or
well,
a trunk sale. Like a
Trunk
garage
sale.
sale
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
Trunk or treat.
well, I was thinking about this morning. There are usually 4 or 5 fifth Saturdays in a year.
Mhm.
And if we were to even host them ourselves to start out with, having a walk on those fifth Saturdays.
Mhm.
And one of them would be there's one in November of this year.
Oh. And so it's just a walk
Yeah.
around the trail.
track.
Mhm.
And then we could serve hot chocolate.
That could be the
So-
dedication for the new
Well, no.
path if it's done.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When is it going to be done? Next year?
No, he was gonna try to do it this fall.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Then in January, May, and October of next year there are 5. So one could be like snowball, and we could serve hot chocolate. And the May one is the Saturday after Memorial Day,
Ooh.
and the October one is Halloween.
Oh, so trunk or treat. We could do a trunk or treat then.
With that, yeah.
The other thing that is super popular in the area,
Pickleball.
well, that is the Christmas train
Oh,
that comes through here
oh yeah.
with all the
didn't know
lights
about
on it.
that.
Waterloo has a tent and they have a band, and people will be, it's a heated tent so you can warm up a little bit,
Mhm.
but people park along the railroad track at all the intersections, wait for that train. Unfortunately, it comes secondhand to all your freight liners coming out of Detroit. They have to wait for all them to go through. So typically it's early morning hours, but I thought, what a perfect spot for a setup
Yeah, they
to
could park
see.
right here.
Yeah,
Well,
but that was a thought that I had
yeah,
for
I think that's
Christmas.
great. I never knew about that, I guess.
Yeah. Is it the Canadian Pacific or Canadian something?
It's an entertainment train that travels around with Christmas shows. Different parts of the United States and Canada, and it goes through.
Mostly Canada, right?
Yeah.
But it goes on this route.
Yes.
Goes through
Have you
Ligonier.
ever seen it?
No,
I can't say.
I didn't know.
Wait.
How did I not know about
I
that?
never know exactly what time it is, but then the
Early enough.
the night, like, I would like wake up and check to see if it, like, you can track it on Facebook. They have apps and stuff that tell you where it's at. And I would look up and I missed it. Like, I missed that one.
Well, it wouldn't. If it's like most trains, you never know what time it's gonna be anyway.
don't.
Not quite.
You don't. My mom has gotten up and looked out the window and seen it go through before.
Yeah. Well, that brings up another thing. I was thinking about these walks. Maybe at the end, we could have your mom or somebody like your mom give a little talk about Elkhart Township history or something at the end.
That would be cool. Yeah, and at one point we were talking about posting little historical blurbs along the
Yeah,
trail
that would be neat.
with pictures of like different teams that, or
Mhm.
people or historical moments that happened.
That's right. We need somebody else to be the trustee so we can be the parks
Yeah, that's what we were like.
The parks board.
You
Yeah.
can do the parks board.
We
We don't
need
have
a-
a parks board, do we?
No, we need
You
and
can't
this
do
was a recommendation of the auditor, to have a 501c3 organization that would do all these activities, and they could do fundraisers and be in charge of all that stuff. So that we kind of need that sister organization, because the state and government's really not supposed to be doing any fundraising or anything. So like the bricks and all that would be this organization that really, so we need anyone, if anyone's watching, anyone.
You trustee.
Yeah.
Need somebody take over for the trustee and the clerk.
Yeah.
The clerk can be the park board.
Right.
No,
We'll be the fun
no,
people.
no.
We want to be the fun people.
What,
You guys know that end of it. You guys know that.
what do you think about, getting with a newspaper, like for Christmas, and maybe out here with some lights and maybe a Christmas tree,
Mm-hmm.
and put them on, and it's open for, have, do it nice enough so that the newspaper would come and put a picture in the paper, and I think that you'll draw other
Get people to
people.
come in. That's a
that
good
come in,
idea.
Just drive through.
I just went to the state sale that had 8 billion Christmas lights for sale. If
Oh.
I knew that's what you wanted, I could have bought them.
Where was that at a sale?
Big estate sale. And they liked Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it just popped in my mind.
Oh, I
You're
think that's a
talking
good
about-
idea.
Mhm.
I know that, my daughter-in-law, their class was here. It was really liked. Good.
All right, the last thing on the agenda is the required capital improvement plan. We need to have a hearing for our proposed capital improvement plan. So these are projects, goals for the next 3 years of what large expenditures we are going to have or potentially have in the township. So we have to have a hearing and an adoption. And this will happen every year from here on out, by the end of September every year. Have to have it ready and then posted on Gateway. So everyone's capital improvement plans are supposed to be entered into
You know
Gateway.
what they're doing on Saturday?
So Saturday the 13th, we will meet again for the adoption very quickly. And that will probably be the only thing on the agenda.
And what time are we gonna do that? at?
Let's do 9. Can we do 9 o'clock? Can you do it? We're pushing.
Because I have this place
Yes.
rented that day. You're gonna have to pay me to be here.
Timing, the
Anyway.
timing.
We're having a family reunion that day. This is the capital.
This is the
improvement plan.
capital improvement plan. So it starts out, they are asking, so the first page, I hope I have mine in the same order as you, is it 360 down in the lower right corner?
Mhm.
So that is what, in the end, after all of what we're proposing, that would go into the roads and infrastructure fund to be written to county. So that's the dollar amount that was formulated.
You can't add enough to the others so they get.
Well,
Mhm.
we might, but, so it goes through, the capital improvement plan goes through each of our, funds. So the first one is rainy day. And, you will see that we have 3,700 in there, and that was the, what we just did, because this year is included in the capital improvement. So that got it down to 30% is $11 going to the county. General fund, you can see I have proposed 28,000 of that to be spent in the next 3 years, counting this year. So that got that one down to $234 we give to county. And then the next one is Parks and Rec with 37,000 that we are going to spend in the next 3 years on projects, leaving $115 that will be given to the county. And then the donations fund, this is monies that we got from bricks and stuff. So it's not part of the budget, any of that, but it is included in this. And so we are planning on just spending that 568. Part of that was spent on these acoustical boards for in here, so the echo's not so bad.
And those just been put up since our last meeting,
Mhm.
what I thought.
So this is, the next page is the estimate of income that we're planning that we're gonna get. Again, in 2027, 2028, that could drastically change. But it is based on things staying the same.
What else could you base it on?
Getting a lot less as far as local income tax. And see that. I don't know if they can do any with property tax, if they can give us a lesser amount. I don't know. I haven't looked into it that closely. So the capital improvement plan expenditures.
Property taxes go down.
Oh, if they do, then you're not gonna have any money here.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've got a lot of stuff to take care of here with
after I
nothing to
pay my
do.
taxes, I haven't got any money either.
Yeah, I know.
So this page, the big blue page, all my ink, blue ink. This page, this is the capital improvement expenditure. So the prior page was the capital improvement income. This is expenditures. This is our goals for 26, 25, 26, 27, and I put 28 on there. You only have to do 3 years. But this does include the Veterans Memorial, the repaving of the walking path. I did put a cemetery mower in there in case we need to replace, like the one at the cemetery, just kind of, yeah.
See, if the county takes it over, then they have to pay for that.
Right. And then the, 27, 28 was working on the Duke's Bridge, the old Township Hall, improvements over there, and just threw some numbers in. Based on what people have estimated for a pavilion and to clean out our half of the channel to the lake or the river. Because we do own half of that channel that runs behind the houses, so these are things to look at, and we will reconvene on September 13th to approve or adjust and get signatures. And then it'll get submitted to the state. And again, my understanding is that these are projects and goals. We're not committed in any way to having to do these. But we are in the years that the budget's happening. But as far as the future ones, like 27, 28 and all
How
that,
often can you revise that?
every year.
Every year.
Mhm. Yeah. And I think it has to include 3 years. And that's all I got. So if we would like to do a motion to adjourn,
I move we adjourn this meeting.
I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye.